Okay, now Stargate Finance, we all know the thing behind is also behind Layerzero. So, number one about Stargate is that you can bridge your funds from one chain to another. So, and they use Layerzero to conclude the bridging. So, you are interacting with Stargate Finance and you are interacting with Layerzero. When you bridge there, then when you also add to their liquidity pool, that's also wise. Of course, you earn reward, although very little, but being part of their liquidity pool can also mean something for airdrop. Then, lastly, you should also stake their token, buy it, which is STG. You can buy it across many chains. They are on many chains, so stake it, and you staking it, it's also gonna yield you rewards. Not for staking only, but also you'll be able to participate in their governance voting on Snapshot. So on Snapshot, you can vote if you are an STG holder. So you are able to vote there. So those are the four things I see about that Stargate and their connection to Layerzero. Then number two, portfolio MetaMask. Now MetaMask has this portal called Portfolio. So you use it for bridging and swapping and all stuffs. Use it regularly because MetaMask might come up with their own airdrop. Maybe Mask, I don't know. But although Consensus owned, or let me say owned MetaMask. So maybe since Consensus came up with Linear, so maybe they'll be using Linear to reward. Maybe Linear alone, or Mask is going to stand on its own. So, but use it regularly for bridging, your swapping, and all stuff. Then, number three, we have a passport Bitcoin. So that's everybody's trying to build up their passport, so that you show that you are not a robot, but you are a real human. And as you're doing that, there are some airdrops that are coming that we are having a feeling that they would use Bitcoin passport, your score, as a multiplier. It's just a prediction anyway, but it might work as that. So try as much to be above 20. Then I'm working towards 60. Once I get back my lens profile. Lens profile is also another airdrop forthcoming we're looking forward to. So just saying, build your Gitcoin passport score. Then number next is Gitcoin grants. That's the donation. So donate. They are going to come up with another round maybe soon when they announce. But currently, the one that just concluded, if you participated, there's tendency that those projects you donated to will give back to us. Just a prospect, a possibility, or a probability. They might not. A lot. We have donated to a lot, and all we got was thank you. Some don't even notice us. So you just do that. But some have also rewarded us, and some went was good. Let me just say was good. So number 5, bridges. We have more bridges than this, but I mean new chains like public good chains, PGN. You can also use the PGN to donate to Gitcoin grant, and when you bridge to it, of course, you're doing yourself good. You bridge from Ethereum, okay? So you bridge also to ZkSync. The airdrop is coming. We are going to get there. You bridge to Base, you bridge to Linear, you bridge to up BNB, that is a layer 2 for BNB chain. You bridge to Zora, then Mantu, then ZkEVM. Just bridge to them. Interact. Let your address be known with them. Anything can happen. So you're opening more opportunities to be rewarded. Number 6, Zerion. Zerion is a platform. You can swap and bridge on it. Bongi is coming. They don't have the token yet, but the feeling is so clear. So use it for bridging. Minta Markley, and that Markley is in the category of these three: Markley, Holograph, Omnibase. They are both using Layerzero, as their bridge tool. So what you do with them is that you mint, then you bridge. But holograph allows something to create, so you can use any picture you want, any lovely picture of yourself, to create a new NFT. Then you mint it on a chain, and you can send anywhere you want. You can bridge it again. So just make sure you mint, you create NFT, and you bridge across many chains as you can, because when a lot of people are farming, they need to raise the bar. They need to say, since 2 millions are farming, or running this platform, we can't reward 2 million. So we have to create a condition, a criteria that will make a lot of people not to be eligible. So they will cut many out. So just make sure you run it like 5 times at least, or 20, then upward like that, just to be on the safer side. Then this is Maverick. Okay, Maverick did their first airdrop. Probably they will come up with another also, but you can use it, Maverick, and they're on ZkSync chain. So it also give you more interaction count on ZkSync. Then we have Izumi. That one, it is also on ZkSync. You can use them. Fi, that is Woo. Woo is the name, so Woo Finance. So you can use them for swapping. So you swap any token, or maybe Ethereum, to Woo, then bring that from that chain to another chain. So they use Layerzero. So you see a lot of people are making us to interact with Layerzero. Then we have Radiant, also RDNT. You can buy it on App chain or BNB chain. Then bring that RDNT to another chain. They are using Layerzero. So we have mint.fun. It's actually trending now. You mint their NFT and you get points for minting daily, or probably minting across any chain, and you are getting more point. Then they just concluded their season 1. They will come up with season 2 soon. So you get your point, you mark your daily check-ins, and the point may turn to fun token, because they're already saying that. So syncswap.xyz, you can also use that. They don't have their token yet, of course, but they sure they will have it, because we have a locked sync token now for the user. So the more you use it, and you are also interacting with ZkSync chain, so it's wise. Meson is also a bridge. Use it regularly. No update on them yet. I think they rewarded people with USDC sometimes back, but I know they might have their own token. Then the Aptos bridge, called our bridge, they are using Layerzero. So you bridge from any chain to core chain here. This one, the Aptos bridge, you bridge from any chain to Aptos bridge. So it's cool. Zora is a chain on its own, and is based on NFTs. So you can mint up to 20 to be on the safe side. Zora minting different chains, but use Zora chain itself, bridge Ethereum to Zora. So it's wise. Mute has its own token, but as you are interacting, you are building more interaction of ZkSync. So you can actually add liquidity there, and at the end of the day, you have up to 100 interaction. It gives you a peace of mind. SpaceFi is also a swap it's on Evmod, it's on ZkSync. Use it for more interaction. I think they have their token also, I can't remember, but just for ZkSync, that's why we're having this. Mirror.xyz is to mint your articles that are launched on Web3 articles. So you mint them as NFTs to your wallet. You are advised to actually mint as many as you can, and also to create write-ups too, and publish them as NFTs. You can share with your friends to mint free, and if you put money there, if they have money, they can mint it. So it's cool. Then we have a Lenster, that's lens profile. It costs above $85, $80 upward, depends on the lister. So whoever is selling it will determine. So just follow people as much as you can, post daily, every day. You can be eligible for what we call free invite. So invite other wallets in. So apart from that, Lens token is coming and is verified. Now this is Filand. Filand is cool. That's PHI. They may come with their token soon. This link is so crucial that all your Web3 activities, if you have ever swapped on the DEX, if you have ever minted anything, if you have ever held any NFT, you will see all those things. There are reward for it. Just go and claim them on Polygon chain, as many as you can. Then you can create your land, mint them with few cents of gas. Then when you mint them, now build it on a land. You'll be given a land. So build those stuffs you mint, your Web3 icons, put them on it. Then we have EchoDex. EchoDex is doing something cool. You can actually claim daily 100 points, and also when you stake there, you add liquidity, you locked it, and so you are actually gaining more points daily. So apart from the fact that you can actually be claiming your daily check-ins, it's cool. This is Bilinear, one of the major NFT marketplace on Linear chain. So linear chain also, you can also sell your stocks on elements. So but apart from that, this is cool. By linear, use it, they may come up with anything. So they are prospect anyway. Then the bank, don't miss the bank. You can mint their ID for $96, but if you don't, just deposit some few USDC, chat with people. It has chatting function, then scan your addresses there. Just be a user. The bank is coming. Stargate, it's also a bridge function. This link, you bridge into Stargate, then go and swap on JD Swap. Go and see this JD Swap. Swap there. Swap, buy NFT on frame.co. Swap on Av. No. Just interact. That's, we're having more Starknet. Starknet is coming, is 100% verified. Then we have here, okay, we have checked Gigon's passport. That's a repetition. And then we have Layerswap. Layerswap is not a desk kind of platform, but is a bridge platform. You can bridge a token from one chain to another, but not DEX. You have to, they will give you an address to send to, so you send the funds there. Then you are also going to give them the address you want them to send to, and within few seconds they will send it there. But use it, because we smell that a Layerswap is coming. Then we have Alpha Etherscore. Etherscore, it's also like that Fireland that we saw, but this one rewards you for badges. So lest I forget, the bank also has badges. Those badges are for your on-chain or Web3 activities. So this Etherscore, mint as many as you can. If I ever gotten up airdrop, if I ever gotten ab airdrop, if I ever gotten any form of airdrop, those badges are there. Mint them as many as you can, because Etherscore will come up with something. We have that feeling too. Then stake.lido. Why I put Lido there is that it's not as if Lido is coming up with anything, but if you stake Lido, your Ethereum to Lido mainnet, then you can actually stake it with Agent Layer. Agent Layer pools were opened sometimes back, but now it's closed. So when it opens again, you can actually deposit it there, because people that are staking with Agent Layer, that means they are staked Ethereum, ST then ETH. They are actually eligible for some minting and also for some airdrops. Like when Maverick came up, and I think Diva airdrop, they rewarded those who are staking F. So I think it's wise. So I've talked about this JD Swap, Avino, and Onfrenco. They are on Starknet chain. Meanwhile, they don't even have their own token yet. So it's wise using them, not only for the sake of you getting Starknet airdrop for your number of interactions, but also for this project themselves. We have Jumper. I think Jumper came with Jump token also. I can't remember, but recently Next Connect Bridge rewarded Jumper users who used Next as their I've forgotten this language they use as the router. Yes, the router they use in bridging from one chain to another, because there are some platforms that they are the router itself, but there are some that they are just like an aggregator. They will bring different routers or swap platforms to, then you now select the one that best suits you to bridge. So if you have ever used Jumper and you use Connect as your router, they are going to reward you with Next. So like that, you can use Jumper. Then we have talked about Bongi, so this is a repetition. Then we have Portal Bridge. This Portal Bridge is called Wormo. Wormo owns it, so please use it, because we felt that one day Wormo will remember us. Then we have here ZkXyz. ZkXyz is a platform on connected to your Discord account most of the time, and all social platform, where you are able to get roles on your Discord. So if you're able to finish some tasks, then Gid will assign you roles on those platforms. So unlike before, when Discord is getting trending, you see that it's getting trending. You see that people are the moderators are the one assigning roles after you have proved to them that you have carried out some tasks. But it's taxsome, especially when you have members up to 500,000. You can't achieve that. So ZkXyz do the job automatically. So what you just do is that you do the task, then you click on ZkXyz to check for you. It verifies you, automatically assigns you the role. But as you are doing it, you are actually interacting with ZkXyz. 1, 2. There's also called Git Pin. You can mint Git Pins. As you are minting it, it's 2-matic. So as you are minting it, you are showing support to some particular project, but at the same time, Guild Pin is noticing you, so they can come up with anything. Zappa is also an exchange. It looks like Zerion. Use it. Then with this is ZkEVM bridge. I shared it with us that you can bridge during the bridge section. You can bridge to that chain. Use quick swap to swap on it. Then use zonic.app. Zonic.app is an NFT platform. You can use it to buy ZkEVM NFTs. Then we have Matcha. Use Matcha. Okay. Use router here. This router here is via protocol. Use it via. Then there is an NFT owned by Via. It's called Via Early NFT. You can actually mint it. It's $14 the last time I checked. So interact. Then chain up is already on Auth. I've interacted last year or so. So I think I did enough. So they are going to come up with their own token, but we didn't know what happened to them suddenly. They actually shut down, but they are still, you can still be there to check your transactions, but they say they are coming back. So maybe when they are coming back, they are going to come out with full force, because I remember Connext also quit like this, but now they came back with next airdrop. So chain up to, and they have already promised in so many of their posts that up token is coming, or it's not up token, maybe Kangaroo or Chain, something like that. So they are coming with it, but I'm very sure of it, but I don't know why they ought currently. So you can't breed there, but those who have used it in the past should be expecting something as they are promised. So that's for it. So I've showed up to or more than 45 tags here. Let me also see what to show us again. Okay, yeah, I have here some checkers. Okay, checker tools. Using them too is wise. They may come up to reward people, because people are so funny. Look at Arkham airdrop, just for you to sign in, and maybe you search once in a while, or log in once in a while, then they reward you with good amount of money, although based on referral. But I'm just saying here that trustgold.lab is for you to check your ZkSync activity, how active you are. Then ZkSync net, you can also check your activity level, your rank, how you are bridging, how you are transacting, and all those things. You can check them there. So for Layerzero 2, you can also check your score. Okay, so let me just show us in a few seconds. Okay, I'm coming. Let me just show us in a few seconds. This NFT Copilot, you can just check your rank. Just check it. Okay, for example, paste your address here, and you see how active you are. Okay, so this is 833,000 out of 3,042,000 wallets. So we are still a little bit high, though it's still small. I believe we can still do more. Okay, so I just want to say that those are checkers, so use them to check your activities on Layerzero. Then lastly, we have here okay, I've talked about man to bridge, so bridge there. I've talked about ZkEVM. This is the site. Then nomis.cc is also a platform that you can use to check your activity on Layerzero, and so but it's cool using it early. Actually, they posted something recently. I said for nomis user, we will never forget you, or we will reward you, something like that. So it's a sign. It's enough for you to know what's going on. Then Layer3.xyz. Layer3.xyz is just a platform tool that gives you activities, Web3 activities, and use it to mint some NFTs. As you are doing it, be gathering your points. Do your check-ins daily. XP. It's called experience points. So when you do that, Layer3 may actually come up with their token. Okay, so I think I missed this. Let me check something for us. We talked about mint fund to it. Talk about via early user NFT. Then I have here some links of some Zora NFTs that I've gathered. So up to 20, you can mint them, and I believe that this meeting of this 25 should even be enough. Like having 20 NFT, so interacting with the chain 20 times sounds cool. And if you want to do more, it's cool. I love breaking barriers, doing beyond normal. So I won't have any reason to doubt that I will miss the airdrop. Okay, yeah. We saw this very important ZkLink. ZkLink is It's also, I think it's using Layerzero also, or it's stand on his own, but just know it's ZK related, not ZkSync, but zero knowledge. So you meet their NFT, you bridge it, then you can also send message. I love their messenger. I can send message to you from one chain to another. Then it makes me remember this project called Ethermail, ETHER mail. So you can send mail through your wallet. So you click on, you log into your wallet, you send mail to others, just like your regular email, and it's taking over, it's trending. So ZK Messenger. Then Altitude.fi, the airdrop is coming. They have announced that ALTD. If you had used it, just expect that it's for those who use this for, bridging your ALTD tokens and all those stuff like that. Then Polyhedra ZK bridge is Polyhedra ZK bridge. You can do their GAL stacks, then they are still on testnet, but do their GAL stacks, then use their exchange called ZK Jump, use ZkSync perp, that is their perpetual futures trading. If you know how to do that, then open one exchange, use it. Something is coming also for Polyhedra ZkSync bridge. So what else? I told us about questing, so you can do questing tags. Questing 2 might come up with quest token. Use it regularly, apart from Web3 actions or NFTs. So they are tags. Layer 3 is a tax platform. Questing is a tax platform. Carry out those tags, mint your NFTs, mint your experience points, gather them as much as you can. They will see you as their early supporter. When we talk about ZkSync interaction that is bridging into it, we have 2 versions. Before they were on the light version, but currently now we are on era version. So make sure when you are bridging, you bridge to light version, the old one, and swap on Zigzag exchange. Although Zigzag exchange that has launched their own token, airdrop their people with ZZ token, so it was quite cool. But just interact on the chain, because if you're using all these checkers, you will see that it's going to show you that you have number of transactions on light, and the only way to have number of transactions on light is to swap, so that you can have more counts of transaction. So we also have the era. So I've shared with us where to interact with. We have ZK Ape, we have their ZKNS domain, a domain name. You can have it, a name to your address, instead of sending your address, a name to represent it. We have Velo Core on ZkSync. Okay, so just use those, they help too. So that's just what I can just say about the trending airdrops, and it's coming huge and big. So if you position yourself in many areas, I am very much sure that out of all over 50 projects that have showed us, you will still get up to 30, and that's huge.